Spider-Man No Way Home is proof that nostalgia can carry the dumbest story ever put on screen. Spider Cuckman is exposed by Mysterio, his fruitcake lover. Sorry, my bad, wrong movie. Mysterio exposes who Spider-Man is, and it's Peter Parker boy. Now that he has to live with that, as everyone wants a piece of him, thinking he killed his butt buddy Mysterio. Now when Ned the Chopsticks and Zendaya the Mocha Queen and Peter Cuck Parker get rejected by MIT because of the controversy surrounding Peter, he goes to see Doctor Strange to help him so that everyone can forget who he is. Doctor Strange the dumbass allows it and does a whole magic ritual spell, and Peter boy it up, only to have nostalgic villains come in from other films that he must collect, like Pokemon, only then to think these villains can be saved or something, and he's trying to figure out how to help them, cause his Aunt May said it's a good idea to help these folks out.
Well, he needs help, and maybe they all do.
You know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
When in fact, if he had Uncle Ben, a strong male in the house,
great power comes great responsibility.
He'd say that's the fucking idea ever. But who cares? We don't need Uncle Ben in this cuck trilogy.
Be a man, get in there and apologize.
So Peter the dumbass Parker helps them and gets betrayed, and he loses Aunt May, and Doctor Strange blames it on Parker a bit, even though this dumbass signed up to do the spell in the first place.
Well, I'll be damned.
And with great power, there must also come great responsibility.
Why don't you exercise your right to shut the up?
Peter must create the Spider-Man meme with the other nostalgic Spider-Man movie actors to take down the other nostalgic movie villains from this world. And wow, that was a lot for the dumbest movie to ever exist. How could you ever like this movie with the most nonsensical plot? Is just absolutely beyond me.
How on earth does that even?
Anyway, we're getting sidetracked, look.
The film starts okay, but when it gets to the point of Peter wanting to use magic to change what happened to his friends getting disqualified by MIT, it just becomes absolutely ridiculous. After that, Doctor Strange just agrees to this spell until he finds out that Peter didn't plead his case to this one chocolate cake who decides their fate. Then after Octopus Boy comes to tear shit up, the chocolate cake queen accepts him and his DEI friends. And that makes total sense, because she sees him as a hero now, but she didn't see him as a hero before. Make this garbage make sense. Peter Cuck Parker gets teleported before the show stealer Willem Dafoe as the Green Goblin shows up, because Willem Dafoe just steals the show in this entire movie!
Peter. You know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
The whole part of Spider Cuckman and Doctor Strange fighting in the mirror realm was just absolutely dumb as shit. The whole get the cube botch spell was just beyond stupid. They totally nerfed Doctor Strange and he just became a damn cock! And Peter Simp Parker wins that battle. And that shit was just beyond stupid in this damn movie. Then the fact that Peter Sim Parker goes back and tells the villains, let's save y'all so you don't die. And that's the point that made you realize this is what happens when Peter doesn't have an Uncle Ben in his life. He just listens to his dumbass aunt!
And with great power, there must also...
Shut up, bitch!
Then of course you had the villains betraying him, and it wasn't a complete surprise overall. It was literally just stupid, and he should have just known this from the beginning. Aunt May's death was his fault as well, and her fault too, for having feelings all the time and feeling sorry for people who murdered people. And it's amazing what bullshit this crap was. They all need a smack! They threw common sense out that damn window! The rest of the movie is nostalgia, and that's it, with other Peter Parkers from previous films. Even Toby Boy trying to protect Tom Cuck Holland from killing the Green Goblin was absolutely silly, as he complained about his back.
My back, it's kind of stiff from all the swinging I got.
and he got backstabbed.
My back. Dumbass.
The end fight was decently done, but then Doctor Strange comes back and you're like, oh yeah, this was the dumbest movie to ever exist story-wise. So then you think, yeah, this was not good, because it's honestly a meaningless ending. When Peter Boy should have just got Agent J from Men in Black to do this instead! And this was all sort of dumb, and then bang, they all forget who he is by the end, and I was like, thank God. And then he's still simping for Zendaya, and this trash ass movie ends. Because no one really gives a shit, because once you start making the story stupid as fuck, the rest of the movie does not matter. The positives, the cinematography is okay by today's standards, but it's cookie cutter basic shit with exactly the shots you'd expect from a film like this. The music was decently good, but relying on older themes is a bit cheap to use. The emotional moments are great, although I can't feel too bad about Aunt May. She chose helping murderers. She got what she deserved, because she's a dumbass! Willem Dafoe returning as the Green Goblin was really the best part of this film. Dude acted the shit out of the role and was great in every scene. Honestly wish he had more screen time in this film, but oh well.
Oh.
Doc Cockboy was great as well. You know, he just played the part. Jamie Foxx plays Electro, a chocolate cake with a makeover from the last film. Maybe he'd get some bitches now, but nope, he wants even more power. The chemistry between Tom, Toby, and Andrew is genuinely great throughout the entire film, and Toby explaining his natural web sauce flying out, and confirming that it's really just the wrist.
So you like make your own web fluid in your body?
I'd rather not talk about this.
No, like, does it just come out of your wrists, or does it come out of anywhere else?
Only the wrists.
And it's a nice touch, because we were also wondering if he shoots webs into MJ's taco and getting that shit all webbed up. Who knows, maybe he helps tighten that taco up too. And I'd say out of all the Peters, the least dumbass in here was Andrew Garfield's, and you could tell after Gwen went bye-bye, turn it off, it really affected him. And that's why he saves Zendaya, the Mocha Queen, and let's be honest, I think a lot of us would rather he didn't save her at this point. He should have just let her fall like he let Gwen fall. And that shit would have been amazing! And all three Spider-Boys worked really well together, and I can see why people like this film in a way, but without all that, it's genuinely a terrible script story-wise. While a lot of the dialogue is generally great and funny.
Just come out of your wrists, or does it come out of anywhere else?
Only the wrists.
The story is what makes this film extremely weak once you look past the nostalgia bits. Everyone forgets who Peter is by the end, and he has the opportunity to just start over completely. And then you think, wow, he's still simping for Zendaya and Ned, his chopsticks friend. And that leads right into Spider-Man brand new Simp Day for another Simp adventure! Overall, this is a 4 out of 10 film.
It's the biggest piece of dog shit.
When a film needs nostalgia, it just becomes extremely cheap. And even so, when those moments are great with all the Peter Parkers, you can't stop thinking that's really a stupid story and how everything happened was Peter Boy's fault. He should have just got Agent J to go bye-bye, turn it off to everybody, you know? And if you can't get past the story element of the spell, then shit, this one gets the bye-bye, turn it off!
You are the one that killed her.
You know, I'm something of a scientist myself.
And with great power, there must also come great
Why don't you exercise your right to shut the f*** up?